Hey everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just gone over to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So yesterday on the video, was talking about a next leg up basically, and we need to find confluence in the other charts. Obviously, with the confluence of Ethereum breaking out and Bitcoin as well, there is a bit of confluence in that particular analysis that leg that I'm looking at will be fruitful. So again, it's just all about being patient. I'll show you the charts in a moment, but there was a couple of messages, a couple of comments yesterday on the video. One from Fermikalaski. He said that XRP hasn't done anything. What leg, mate? We've been consolidating while every other coin makes moves. Now this is something I did relay to you in the past few weeks. We will see this from XRP. It will go sideways in a range whilst Ethereum and Bitcoin break out, confirming the breakout right there, and then eventually, in theory, if my analysis is correct, XRP should play catch up. So every time XRP shoots up, it fizzles back down to where it shot up from every damn time. So the sentiment has got really bearish and pessimistic, and people depressed again. I'm even seeing people saying that they're going to sell all their XRP and jump into Bitcoin and things like that. So I would not necessarily advise it. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is, I've made that mistake before of being in a certain coin and looking at coins pumping and then jumping into that coin and buying the big green candle and getting the big red dildos, and then my coin that I was in is actually broken out right now. So I've been guilty of that. And this is why I'm in this space trying to tell you, please don't make them mistakes that I've made in the past. So there's one guy here. Look at Zal. Now this is a scenario I've been talking about for a very long time. XRP did exactly what it was supposed to do. A quick retest of the 20-week EMA before liftoff basically. So it has got that 20-week EMA retest yesterday, hasn't it, on a lot of the charts right there. So again, the sentiment is shifted to quite negative and bearish right now, which is identical to what we've seen in these drawbacks and these corrections since the beginning of the year. So we'll take a look at the charts in a moment, but there was another tweet that I did as well, and I'll show you that. Okay, so I did make this tweet this morning for XRP compression leading to expansion. Which way do you think the expansion will go, CoinsKid crew? So there's a lot of negativity in this, not necessarily aimed at me, just the sentiment of the market and the feeling towards XRP. If we go down the list, you can clearly see XRP now following BTC only on dumps, sideways, always sideways. What are you talking about, Tom? XRP is dead. And this is from a guy, Mr. Q Moontime XRP, that's actually got his username as XRP, so again, it's got really bearish right there, unless he's joking obviously, but the sentiment is quite down and quite negative. You go through some of these comments from Vicky Whale. I'm getting very tired of XRP and I'm about to convert it all. So I guess we are getting closer to liftoff basically. So please let me know when you sell, because I'll buy basically, because that is typical what happens. You're in a coin, you sell it and it pumps out of nowhere. So again, just please exercise a level of patience and caution before you make a decision right there. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, so the sentiment has shifted. It was only a few weeks ago that it was pumping, everyone's saying we're going to the moon, but like I said to you, as we start to go sideways and compression, everyone's going to get super bearish again. Sentiment will be scale bearish, it's going down and things like that. If it does, it does, but I'm looking at its compression pattern. I've been looking at it for a very long time. We're mirroring the previous cycle fractal, so in theory the clues could be in the sense that what Bitcoin's done breaking out and Ethereum breaking out as well, we could be about to follow suit, and that fractal, the next leg up, actually come to fruition right there. So we'll dive into the charts in a moment, but what we've got here, I remember when we had this impulsive move at the start of the year, the 5 waves up, beautiful, and then we had the pullback. This pullback was coming back, everyone's getting super bearish like they are right now, but we got really close to the apex, and what happened, we broke to the upside. Then we had that big sideways correction, that macro correction, look at that ABC flat correction, and we broke again, which was anticipating the leading diagonal, the 5 waves up, then the corrective waves coming back down. So if my analysis is wrong, then in theory we should break down below the ribbon here, all the support, and then lose this ascending trend line. If we do start to do that, then my analysis is completely wrong and the sentiment of the market is right. Okay, so let's dive into the chart for XRP and see what we can see. Okay, so taking a look at XRP on a 4-hourly time frame, we most definitely get some kind of price compression at the moment. I think that something will give here. We'll see a massive move in either direction, and I can't guarantee what's going to be. I am steering more towards the fact that we will get a breakout, and it really is simple, the confluence of the charts, not because I want it to or whatever. It's sort of the confluence of the charts, and this is what I do. I look at other charts to try and find any analysis to the upside and downside. So obviously, if we do start to see Bitcoin break down, then this is, basically XRP is going to follow suit. And if we do start to see Ethereum invalidate that April break of that high, which is actually technically a bullish statement from Ethereum, then we've got to respect that and look at downside here on XRP. But I'm going to give it the benefit of that. We are copying a fractal like for like from 2020 to 2021, and in theory, we're sort of sitting at this same leg now where we were in 2021 before the big move to the upside. So the fact of what we've done here, if you take a look, we've gone from left to right here. We came up in 5 waves, came back in a correction, broke out. Then again, we've got the 5 waves there, came back in this sort of flat correction like that, some kind of zigzag, you know, flat correction, ABC, wave 4, and then broke out, you know, for XRP. So in theory, what I think we've got here, now looking at this count all year, if we had that 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, we've got 5 wave leading diagonal, okay? Then from there, we've had that huge ABC zigzag coming back, and then what we're doing right now, we're putting a beautiful, we were looking at some kind of ascending triangle, wasn't it? We're looking at this beautiful ascending triangle, the breakout back to see you later. But like I said to you, I think we're going to make a lower high, then we'll come back, everyone will get really, really depressed again and really, you know, bearish. But at that time, we've got to look at any kind of potential patterns that will give the game away. So I think that one of the most important things we need to see here for XRP going forward is this ascending level support. So like I said to you, many moons, as we start to move up the stairs, your bull market support will move higher and higher and higher. You're in validation of such. So if you've been buying here, whatever, you are now in profit, you know, if the invalidation sort of kicks in. The invalidation I'm looking for is a breakdown below this ascending level support, this big white line, okay, which we've been holding since the start of the year. So coming up, coming back down to it, coming up, coming back down to it. So again, a bearish statement from XRP will be losing this selling trend line. So if we break down here, turn it to resistance, I'm out, basically. And this is something I relay to you because the charts are telling me, you know, otherwise, you know, it's telling me that we're not going in the direction that we anticipate here, in the sense that we're coming up, compression lead to expansion, compression lead to expansion, and then this here, we've got this macro compression lead to expansion is no different from this and from this, okay? It's just the fact that it's bigger, basically. It's a macro move. So possibly what I'm looking at right now, you know, there's no bias. Obviously, the tides can change, and I'll relay that data to you as and when it happens. But what I'm looking at right now is a potential that we're on the cusp of a major move, and the clues in Ethereum chart and Bitcoin chart. So is there any patterns here? So obviously we've traded this ascending triangle like a boss. Look at that reversal pattern, broke out back to see you later, came up, made the lower high, okay, and then we're coming back. But what we've got in the pattern, in the waves anyway, in the price action, is corrective overlapping waves. So you've come up impulsively and you're correcting overlapping back. So what we've done, we've broken out the flag and we're holding it structurally in high lows at the moment, creating a micro ascending triangle here, which is a micro version of this one that we traded like an absolute boss. So it's all about that resistance. If we start to form this, creating this highest level of support, and we start to come up and take out that white line, boom, we've got a breakout right there. So is there anything else? Is there any other patterns that I'm looking at right now for XRP that could be giving the game away? Possibly on the 4 hour, I'll show you, we may have a cup and handle pattern right now for XRP, in the sense of what we've done. This has been the cup from this level of resistance, which we've attacked just there and failed to get, you know, above it. We've come back in this big cup, and right now this is your handle. You know, this is your corrective flag coming back, and you've actually broken out right now. So you're looking to come up, you know, for the technical target of a cup and handle pattern. So what would that be? So from this neckline here all the way down to the baseline, if we start to come up and we see XRP taking out this neckline at, what is that, 0.7282, we should in theory run to at least $1.13. And then equally, you can clearly see anyway, if we do start to come up like this and attack this trend line, breaking out in this neckline here, you know, you breaking out of your consolidation pattern, the big symmetrical compression leading to compression lead to expansion, just like you did here, compression lead to expansion, compression lead to expansion. So again, I wish everyone the utmost luck. I show the invalidation of such every single day. I think a very bearish statement from XRP will be breaking down below this white trend line, turning to resistance. But equally, there's an exponential moving average that we keep an eye on as well, the 20-week EMA, because at this point here, XRP, if it is doing what it's done in the 2020 to 2021 fractal, it should not lose it. It should not turn it into resistance. And you can clearly see if you do start coming down, turn it into resistance, it's going to force you down to this neckline to lose it. And this is a bearish statement from XRP. It's not doing what we anticipate. It's breaking down. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt because of the clues within the price action within itself after this beautiful move up, the flag coming back, the potential cup and handle right now. You know, we're looking to continue to show. So I wish everyone the utmost luck. You know, thank you for support. Thank you for tuning in. And hopefully we get the breakout that we all deserve, because we've all, like I said to you, patience is key of XRP. Take care, everyone. Thank you for support. Bye-bye.